What's up, good people? Today, I'm going to walk you through exact step-by-step process on how you can go about setting up your cold email infrastructure. That way you see great results with it. Most of the people actually ignore the setup part and they end up landing in spam folders. That means their emails aren't gonna be read by anyone, and which end up making them see no results. So you want to make sure you avoid that part. And the way you're going to do that is having the right setup before you even start sending those cold emails. So without further much ado, let's jump straight to my screen and I'll walk you through everything step by step. So yeah, as you can see right here on my screen, I have a simple structure that outlines everything. And I want to walk you through what this is all about and explain things in a very simple manner. Now, if you have some basic knowledge with cold email, you obviously know that you need domains and you need to have sending email accounts. Now, with that said, I highly recommend that you use Google Domains, GoDaddy, or Namecheap. Those are the highly recommended domain providers. I would suggest you actually use them. Now, once you have the domain set up or purchased, you want to make sure that you have emails and associated to that domain that you just purchased. And that is why there's this structure right here that shows that you need 3 emails. So for this situation specifically, we want to be sending at least 400 emails per day. So the most important thing to know is you cannot use one domain to actually send all the 400 emails in a day. So you need to have a couple number of domains. And as you can see, I actually indicated that per domain, you have to have only 3 emails or 3 email accounts per domain, which is good for actually making sure that you have that reputation maintained for your domain. Now, so for this case, we need to have 5 domains and understand that our target is to send at least 400 emails. And we have 3 emails, and you can go up to 4 emails max. That's what I suggest you max it. And you don't also want to go 5, 6, 7 emails per domain, because that's going to put your domain at risk. Another thing is also using your primary domain. So I'll have to walk you through these quick notes to actually break everything down for you so that you understand. So let's jump straight into these notes. So warm up, let's assume that you have the emails. Oh, for the emails, by the way, you go on Google Workspace and you buy your email accounts. So those are the email accounts that are going to be sending the cold emails to your prospects. Now, once you have those emails, 3 emails per domain, and understand that you have 5 domains in this situation. So obviously, if you do the math, that's going to be 15 email accounts that you need to have this all set up. And you want to make sure that you have the DNS records set up correctly. And then from there, when I say DNS records, I mean you check on, you correctly set up DKIM, SPF, DMARC, and DKIM. So those are the records that I highly suggest you have in your domain, and with you just connect all that well with your domain and emails. That way it's actually running smoothly. So once you have that done, assuming that you have all the 5 domains, you have the 15 emails. All you have to do is to warm those email accounts for 2 weeks before you start sending. So you warm up, there's a way you can automatically warm these emails. That way it actually gets ready to start sending messages. You want to make sure that you don't skip this step, because this is a very critical step. Don't send emails, or don't send cold emails before you warm up your email accounts. Now, so you warm up for 2 weeks before you send. And then obviously, like I indicated here, just have 3 to 4 emails per domain. And then our goal is to send 30 emails to be sent per sending account. What I mean is, we have 3 sending accounts in this situation, and we want to make sure that we send 30 emails per sending account. So for this domain, we're going to be sending 90 emails per day. The same case applies to this. So 90 per domain, that's going to mean that we have 90 multiplied by 5, that's going to be 450 emails sent every single day. So that obviously, that's like our target achieved. But before then, there is also a way to go about before you end up having 450 emails every single day sent. Now, so before I explain about that, I want to say, never use your main domain for sending cold emails, because cold email, understand that there is a lot of things that come up with doing cold email, and you can end up having your domain actually getting blacklisted, and that means that you won't be using that domain anymore. So you want to make sure that you avoid using your main domain. Now that you have on that on the way, you have to use SmartLead or Instantly as the sending softwares. Those are the best sending softwares in the market. I highly recommend you use SmartLead. That's like the best software to use in 2023. So because they have everything you need to actually launch cold email campaigns. So I highly recommend you check smartlead.ai. Now, also Instantly is great. And then another thing is, you always have extra warmed up emails or domains in case you get blacklisted during our campaigns. Like I told you, there's high risk of getting blacklisted. And the chances of getting blacklisted depends on how you actually sending these emails, because if you're sending a lot of emails per domain, then that is going to hurt your reputation or the reputation of the domain. So you want to make sure that you stick to 3 emails per domain and 4 emails max. So the lesser, the better. Once that is done, like I said, I have extra warmed up domains. That way, if you get blacklisted, you have extra emails to actually plug into the system and start sending emails, or like continue with what was going on without getting stopped by being blacklisted. Now, once that is done, you have to understand this very, very important thing, which is you scale the amount of emails sent per day horizontally. You don't have to send straight away 30 emails after the warm-up is done. Then you start maybe sending from there 30 emails. Don't do that. You have to do it in an incremental manner, in an horizontal scaling way, which is you send 5 emails per day for 5 days, and then you increase in the next week, then the next week, and then until you hit that 30 emails target. So just make sure and don't exceed 30. That is the best amount you can actually send, you can safely send. Once that is done, like I said, for the purchase, check out Google Domains, GoDaddy, and Namecheap. And then for the purchase also of domains, you buy domains in relation to what your main domain is. If your domain, for example, is facebook.com, you buy domains that resembles or like the domains that kind of relate to that main domain, like try facebook.com, get facebook.com, sign up facebook.com, and you want to make sure that you only use .com domains. So don't go for .net, .org, .info, .io. Just avoid those type of domains, and you are good to go. So this is the best infrastructure you can have. And as you can see, we are sending 450 emails safely. And then obviously there is aspect of you playing with Spintax. So there's what you call Spintax, where you play around with the words that's going to be sent. So you also have to understand how Spintax works, but that's just a thing of another video. But I'll actually stop from here, and if you have any question, if you have any concern, I highly recommend you comment below or you reach out to me, and I'll be able to help you out. Now, just to wrap things up, buy domains, Google, GoDaddy, or Namecheap. And then you go to Google Workspace, you get your emails, and then you set up the DNS records. You want to make sure you have SPF, DMARC, DKIM well set. And then you want to make sure you have 3 emails per domain, and then you warm up your emails. Make sure you don't use your main account or main domain, and then that's pretty much it. And then you scale horizontal. So that's it. Obviously, there's aspect of writing scripts and A/B testing, but that's something I also want to cover in the next video. So Spintax, A/B testing, the psychology behind writing scripts and all that. Those are the things that I'm going to cover in the next video. So again, if you are a B2B agency, a B2B company who would like to book 10 to 15 meetings every single month, then make sure you reach out to me or click the link below this video on the description, and I'll be more than happy to chat with you and see how I can help you specifically. So without much ado, I want to stop from here and keep hustling, guys. Peace.